the same.
Atreyu's coming.
Uh-oh.
Hi, boys. Come on in. Come in.
Comfortable.
Let me scoot. Oh, well, there's the microphone right here. Sit here. Hi. I'm Sijin.
Dan, nice to meet you.
I'm Blair.
This is
Travis.
Blair.
Travis.
Hi, Travis. Sijin. Nice to
Hi.
meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We are live, streaming across the intranets, the World Wide Webs, and you are our first guests.
Nice.
You're popping our Westwood One cherries. Yay! Applaud.
Yes.
I meant that in the nicest, most non-sexual way. But we're so excited you're here. You guys have had an amazing, amazing year. Can you sort of give us an idea of what it's like to be here and this past year you've had?
Boring.
A blur.
Yeah, yeah, just a blur, I guess. I don't know. We got to do the Family Values tour, which is fun. I mean, touring with Korn. I mean, that's such a surreal thing, because they're such a, a landmark band. I don't know. Just we recorded a record, did all that good stuff. So it's been fun.
Now, you guys have been on the road nonstop for a while now. You have to tell us. I mean, this is the internet. Anything can happen. This isn't. Don't give me the you can't do a number 2 on the tour bus. I've heard that. I've been on the road with bands. I want to hear sort of like what's it like to go on tour as rock stars. And some really, really great stories that are going to make. Yes, give me the stories. The dirtiest, the raunchiest.
I got a story.
Okay, here we go.
This isn't too. We had I don't know. Sometimes we have. Can we talk about marijuana?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go right ahead. We have 4 hours live to fill.
Sure. Why don't you just call it something else, though?
Okay.
A little herb.
Herb. Okay, so
Foliage.
anyways, every once in a while,
It's legal. You probably have a prescription for it. We're in Los Angeles.
I'm sick. I'm very sick.
Sudafed would
I
help.
feel like your back really hurts from all
Or
the
it's glaucoma.
touring and stuff like. I've heard. I've heard.
I don't know. Every once in a while, like if we'll have people come up on the bus and party with us and stuff, and a lot of
Groupies.
times,
Sluts.
you can call them
Groupies and sluts. No, it's okay. I know.
Fair enough.
Okay.
And every once in a while, one of these girls, claims that they can smoke lots of herb. And usually it's when they're already a little bit intoxicated, and they do this, and then they end up just falling all over the place. We had one girl in particular who was falling over in like a kind of a fetal position, farting, and she was just, pretty out, just farting all over the bus. She started throwing up everywhere.
Just bodily functions left and right.
finally
And how's your sister? I mean, is she okay? Was she okay after that incident?
she's actually
Mommy,
a dude.
please stop going on the Family Values.
No, was she actually a dude?
No.
No.
My sister's actually a dude.
Okay. AKA brother.
A brother.
Okay, so I'm back to the fetal position.
I have no follow-up. So we've been talking a lot about sort of the resurgence of music and what is happening with music. And I mean, for me, I feel like there is no music industry as we know it. I mean, like you guys are sort of rewriting it as you go along. How is rock doing? What is the shape of the industry? I mean, this is a news question, so pardon me if it gets a little dry, but
No, I mean, the music industry is definitely a interesting place right now to say.
And for rock, I mean, is rock music making a comeback now? I mean, it's the end of the boy bands and the pop stars are all having trouble getting it together.
Yeah, I don't think rock ever really went away. I just think people weren't paying attention to it as much. I don't think it'll ever go away. It's just a matter of how popular it is at the time. So.
And I think that's really also hard too, because you guys play, sort of hard rock. There's a lot of kind of it. At the same time, though, you have to have these pop music. You have to have a big fan base, and that's hard to sort of reach without losing your credibility and your edge. And how do you sort of balance between having sort of commercial success and also still staying true to the music and your hardcore fan base?
I mean, for one, just playing all your material. I mean, sticking if you put out any record that's different than the rest of the stuff, and you just play just that stuff, then people get a little confused. But as long as you stick to what where you came from, and no matter what you're doing, no matter how many records you put out, you play a little bit off everything. Give the fans a little bit of every era of Atreyu or whatever your band may be.